Hey everybody, Heroes 13 here, back with yet another video. So, in this video, I want to put the new Dcu Superman against Dceu Black Adam. Both of these guys are extremely powerful, both of them are heavy hitters. Both of them only had one movie, at which they had to share with a good deal of other side characters, so that kind of took away from them in a bit. What I mean by that, well, not in a bit, took away from them by a bit. I'm going to go ahead and give you the answer. I think Black Adam wins this fight. I think he comes out on top. Just barely, but I do think he wins it. Like, this is going to be a high-def fight for him. So it needs to be stated, both of these... Okay, so these are both movies, all right? These aren't animated shows. These aren't comics. So the creators and the directors are limited by budget, and by just regular technology. So there's only so much they can do to really showcase these characters' power. Plus, both these characters had a host of other heroes and villains in their respective movies. So this also caused them, have to share a little screen time, a little budget. And, it hadn't been enough to go around for everybody. But putting Black Adam against DCU's Black Adam against the new DCU Superman, who wins? Well, like I said earlier, Black Adam. You might be tempted to say, oh, no, Superman is far more powerful than Black Adam. Superman was dealing with kryptonite weakening and he escaped a black hole while weakened by kryptonite or after effects of kryptonite. True, but we cannot negate he got a burst of pure solar energy from Alan the Alien. I mean, look, okay, I've come to realize something. I'm a big fan of Superman. I'm a big fan of superheroes, but I grew up poor. I didn't get to, read a bunch of like a lot of the comics and stuff. So maybe kryptonite does leave lingering effects on Superman. But you might be tempted to say, oh, well, he fell into the proton river, which would atomize any normal human being. Yeah, a normal human being. Something tells me Superman isn't the only person who could survive that, being in that years. But again, we haven't been shown that yet. You say Superman getting rid of the black hole. Well, here's the thing with DCU Superman. Much like basically every version of Superman, comic, TV show, movie, he's kind of inconsistent in that movie. Like, yeah, he's weakened by kryptonite, but he was able to pull away from a black hole. Let's be honest, the creators did that just for the visual, probably. But, well, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk down on like that. But when you look at Superman fight in his other battles, like when he was in the city, he somewhat had to put in some effort by holding up a building. How can you struggle to hold up a building when you've got the strength to overpower a black hole? So I have something to believe I believe that was just a combination of his speed and his strength, speed, and his frost breath. And it's not like Black Adam probably couldn't do something similar to that. DCU Black Adam is on par with Superman. That was the insinuation before, what happened, but I digress. Black Adam, in his movie, yes, he does have limited amounts of strength shown. Like, his greatest strength feat is lifting up that giant at least 200,000 plus ton statue in Kahndaq. Okay. That's just about as good or better than anything we had DCU Superman's really done, honestly, because he couldn't hold up that giant kaiju, which at max probably only weighed about 75,000 tons, depending on how big it was. And you say, oh, well, Superman was holding back. No, I'm not talking about that. There was a point where the kaiju literally stumped him into the ground. Even if he's holding back, if he had the strength and durability, he should have been able to withstand that. So this is what I mean by Superman is kind of inconsistent. Teth Adam also has lightning, so that's kind of going to be a big weakness for him. It's not going to be on the level of kryptonite, but, I just think, Superman has heat vision and all that, but Black Adam can kind of negate and counter all his powers with just his lightning and stuff alone. And then you add in that they're both comparable in speed, both got good strength and durability. Black Adam was able to take hits from Sabak. Black Adam was able to fly from the Arctic to Kahndaq within a matter of seconds. So that's just as good as Superman flying to the Arctic from, Metropolis. I think just in terms, like, honestly, in terms of strength, like, both of these guys kind of lack in terms of feat. Like, Black Adam's greatest feat was ripping Sabak in half, a guy who was going up against the entire Justice Society, which did include one version of Dr. Fate. And Black Adam was able to survive Dr. Fate, ganging up on him with his clones. And we know Dr. Fate has a good bit of super strength, so it was dozens of clones, and he was pierced with a magic-based light attack. So yeah. Black Adam was kind of a beast. He was getting smacked through all types of buildings and stuff. He's got great durability. From like Hawkman and stuff. Hawkman was smacking him through buildings and all that, so he's got great durability. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Where I'm really giving Black Adam's his dues and where I'm really giving him his props is from Amanda Waller. Like Black Adam, like feats. We got to take like the feats of The Rock and DC. They were working. The Rock had input on Black Adam's power, and Black Adam was intended to be comparable to Superman, right? So hey, at least we can give him like comparable to Batman v Superman. So the tectonic plate, Black Adam could probably do something similar to that. Now we know Superman is ultimately stronger than Black Adam, but Black Adam being comparable to Dceu Superman really kind of puts him at best even to Dcu Superman, and maybe a little bit over him. I kind of got him a little bit over because he effortlessly lifted up that statue, which weighed, in my opinion, just at least just as much, most likely more than the giant kaiju that Superman couldn't hold. And he did that, Black Adam did that effortlessly while Superman struggled. Superman is very powerful, but I think DCU Superman is very powerful, but I think DCEU Black Adam has his number. I'm Hero310. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought about something while I was sitting over there rambling. Another fact that's going to include how who wins, their personalities. We know this Superman, DCU Superman, is trying to save everybody. He's holding back. He's tried and true Superman. Black Adam is going in straight for the kill. That dude is ruthless. So that also gives him the advantage. I know you can probably say, well, once he sees how powerful Black Adam is, he might get serious. Well, he didn't get serious with Ultraman, now did he? All right, this is Heroes 13. Thank you so much for watching. See you all next time.